Hello, I'm so sorry about the sound issue. It wasn't until I took my phone out of the stand I saw that it said mic muted. This never happened to me before, so I can only apologise. So I don't have everything to make again, so I'm just going to run through what I did and the measurements for you. So the first card was a Poppy Parade base, card base, 21 centimetres times 14.8 centimetres, scored at 10.5. And the black mat was 9.5 by 13.8, and the white mat is 9.2 by 13.3. I then had a bit of DSP, which is 7 centimetres by 8.5 that goes on the top part, and I wrapped the ribbon round and didn't go right round, just put it at each side and then tied a separate bow and put it on with a glue dot. So I'm going to pop that back on. I'll use some wet glue this time. This is from the Warm Welcome, and I do still have the dies. The stamp set carried over last year and is an online exclusive, but the dies for some reason retired. I'm not sure why. I do still have them. And if you spend £30 in my online store and use the host code, then I will cut everything, the designer series paper, I can't stamp the images, I can't stamp the door for you, but I can certainly cut it out for you. The fluffiest friends, I can't stamp it for you, but I can cut it out for you. And the ribbon and the numbers will all be done for you. So card number is Poppy Parade. Then I've got black, white designer series paper, and I've got black as a tiny shadow. So this piece of black is literally like an eighth of an inch bigger than the door, and that's going to go on with dimensionals. So I used way too many last time. I'm just going to use a couple this time. I realized when I was taking it off, now I know why people don't use so many dimensionals. They have to take them apart. So the door is just going to go back on there. And then I had stamped a Happy New Year from the, which stamp set is that? It's from the Brightest Glow stamp set. I've just used the Happy New Year. And then my fluffiest friend, whom I coloured with Pecan Pie, and he's just going to have one dimensional there. And then I'll pop a bit of pop a bit of glue up here, and we'll pop him on there. And the whole point of this card was I explained about first footing, and he's carrying a bit of coal. And when I was a child and used to go to my grandparents, I always did the first footing. So as soon as the new year has struck, you go outside or you go to someone else's house. When you have dark hair is preferable. And you take them a piece of coal for heat or a drink, particularly up in the north, some whiskey or something. And so that's card one. Right, card two was using Daffodil Delight, and again a black mat. So it's 29.6 scored in half at 14.8 by 10.5. The black is 13.8 by 9.5. The designer series paper is from the Les Shops in the annual catalogue, and the size is 9.2 by 13.5 centimetres. The circle is from the Stylish Shape circle, and then I heat embossed in silver on this one and gold on that one the Happy New Year from the Brightest Glow stamp set. This designer series paper is from the Stargazing, also in the annual catalogue. That really doesn't want to come off me. Okay, getting fed up now. Right. This one I did in gold, this one I did in silver. I actually think the silver pops a bit more against the yellow than the gold does. And then the little cat is also from the Warm Welcome set. And then card three is Night of Navy, again the same size, 29.6, scored in half at 14.8 by a height of 10.5. I had a strip of Night of Navy, which I've got underneath, which was just the same width as that. So that is probably about 4.5 centimeters, and I joined the two bits of designer series paper together. So they are 13.8 by 4.3, and then I joined them together on the bit of light of navy underneath, and then matted them onto the card. And I did that just to make it easier to join them up. Now on the display one, I had wrapped the ribbon right the way around. On this one, I had forgotten to do it, so I just put a bow at the side. The navy and the designer series paper are the nested essentials dies, and they're the middle two, and then the numbers are from the alphabet a la mode, which I die cut in it's the gold, I can't think of the word, also in the annual catalogue, and I've used adhesive sheets to raise them up, and the nested essentials dies are on dimensionals to give it some height. So that would probably count as a large letter if you're posting it in the UK. I'm so sorry about the lack of sound on the original video, but I do hope that you have a very happy Christmas, and we'll be back over the next couple of Fridays, but not with a class to go. The next class to go will be Friday the 5th of January, which I'm really looking forward to. Got lots of new toys to play with and practice with. So I thank you for bearing with me. Happy Christmas, and I will see you soon.